Here's a small visual bug with the hand lantern. Most of the time, if the player's in a dark space and they press V to take out their hand lantern, the hand lantern lights up an area around the player that seems to be roughly a sphere or a cylinder. And in most places, the amount and distance of light that's being cast seems pretty consistent, pretty fair. There are a couple spots where this system seems to break a little bit and not calculate correctly where the light should go. This happens if you can squeeze yourself into a space where the floor is very close to the ceiling, like this crevice here. See, a very large shadow appears on the ceiling. At first glance, it's natural to assume that this is caused by the light in the lantern hitting the metal top of the lantern. But if the player leans back a little bit, such that the top of the lantern is no longer in the way, the shadow persists. So this explanation doesn't really make sense for this behavior. And this doesn't happen everywhere, just a few spots wherever the ceiling is very close to the floor. There's a rock later in the cave. If you clamber up onto it, you get the same effect. You can see here this large shadow appears. Even if the player rotates their field of view such that the metal cap of the lantern doesn't get in the way of the light, the shadow still persists in an unnatural looking way.